Alright, let's play some tracks. Let's get some tracks going real fast. What's this? Alright. I'm gonna show you how we do Raicho real quick. Just gonna do a basic custom. Mostly just want to show you how he the point of his build, really. I just want to show you the point of building him this certain way. Let me explain it real fast. So Raicho, of course, it's a play on words. Raichu. Reason why we threw Raichu in there is because I started building static shift on him, right? It's like, Zell, you're such a troll. Trust me on this one. Yeah, so we started throwing in, you know, oh snap, let me drop this. What the heck? Yeah, so you get the electricity, of course, for the Raichu, and of course Raicho is just a play on words. And then we get Rylized, right? So I'm gonna be relying on auto attack. Yeah, I used to call him Frosty, right? I used to call him Frosty the Cho. Frosty the Cho man, right? Then I started throwing in static shift. So we're gonna call him Raicho, alright? Sorry, we're doing shoot. We'll get some sustaining lane. I'm gonna go mid on this. Yeah, I usually just go top with him, but I'm gonna go mid just because I want the solo lane. And then, you know, with the Rylized, basically with the attack speed and stuff, I have attack speed quints, 29% total on attack speed quints, and then the 5% from Fury on my masteries. So it'll be a total of 34% attack speed, right? So with Rylized, you know, with my area of effect, my voice spikes, or my Vorpal spikes, that'll apply it. So it's gonna be based off of your auto attack. So every time you auto attack, you want to get that one auto per second. What that means is you're just gonna be constantly refreshing your what's it called on them? Your Rylized effect. So you want to try to get that taken care of. And then I started building static shift because it's like, holy crap, like, yo, I have decent AD scaling, so crit will be decent on that, along with your you know, your static shift can crit, your proc can crit, and you get the attack speed and you get the movement speed. And Cho'Gath happens to be a pretty slow champion, so of course you throw in the 1.5% move speed for masteries and the support page, and then you get the what's it called, the dang it, the 6% move speed from static shift. It's like, yo, you're gonna be dipping on cats. It's like cats won't know what to do. They won't know what to do. So here we go. One reason why I love Cho is because, like, yo, you can face all kinds of harassers. Yeah, you're just gonna sustain a lane because of your passive. You get your carnivore, and it's gonna scale up as you level up too. So you'll get more health and more mana per minion kill. This is another reason why I don't really build mana regen or mana items. You'll see that in this I don't really build I don't even build cooldown reduction. So I don't worry too much about what's it called, Frozen Heart, right? Because what happens is, ooh, dang, 12 gold for his, what? Yeah, I don't build a lot of mana on him or cooldown because I mean, I'm using mostly basic attacks anyway. So you won't see me build Frozen Heart. Instead I will build dang. Instead what I would do is I would build dang, what's it called? Sunfire Cape. Because with this I just want to sit on people, right? And then with my maximum size, like, I'm just gonna be sitting on even more people, right? And with the slows, like, I'm just gonna be making sure that I'm gonna be sitting on them all the way up the lane if they get chased down. So so you won't see me build Frozen Heart ever with this build. You might see me if I can rely on my team right, I'll just build full tank. If I see my carries are going in and they'll trust me with engages, I'll just build full tank. I'll throw in the Frozen Heart so I can cut down on the cooldown on my Rupture. That way I can engage more often. Or if I miss my Q, I can engage the next time and be ready for another engage. Or if they screw up and I need to peel. All that fun stuff. But for the most part, if I'm going Raicho build, I'm not going to build Frozen Heart. So I'm saying, like, say he sent this bad boy after me the whole time, right? I'll just out-sustain it. Like, he could build a flask, he could do all he wants. So as you can see, I haven't used my pot yet. And bots love to harass. It's just like, you'll come across a lot of people who just want to fight. They don't know how to freaking farm up. So it's another reason why I love Cho, man. You just sit here, farm up, and then if you rush Rivalize, you're just gonna get beefier, so you're just gonna stay in lane even longer. So they're gonna have to keep on backing. And it helps against ganks too. Mid, they love to gank mid. Mid and bot, they love to gank it. But I mean, primarily, I wouldn't take this mid. If I went mid, I would go much tankier. Just because I don't have as many escapes. So you have to build flash your ghost on him if you want to get away. Of course, you can peel for yourself with Rupture, but right here, I could disrespect him and just go ahead all in him, but just want to farm up. Farm up. I know he's gonna have to leave lane soon anyway, so just things you gotta look out for. Like, there's no point in getting extra greedy. Not if you know you're gonna win lane and out sustain. Like, no point in getting greedy. I just realized I didn't even buy my trinket, which you don't really need in pot games anyway. I'm so nub. So nub. So let me clarify this, alright? Cho is not like Zach, alright? His size doesn't grow larger because of his health, alright? So what happens is, you'll be max size. You'll be able to hit max size at level 16 when you fully rank up your ult, right? So what'll happen is you just gotta make sure you have your 6 stacks to hit max size. So stop building health just because you want size. That's not where it's coming from. It's coming from your stack ranks. You have to have 6 stacks. Dang. Yeah, I'm about to stack off yo. Little scrub. And it cuts my cooldown in half. Ulting the minions too. Another thing, if you're playing Cho'Gath, what you want to do is you want to look out for a red ring around your opponent, right? And you know your ult's up. It'll tell you when they're ready to die. Like, if your ult does more damage than the health that they're currently at, they'll show up. There'll be a red ring on them. Come on, dog. Don't disrespect me. Don't disrespect me. Don't disrespect the ult. Alright, give me these. But of course, I think it'll only show up if your ult's up. It's just prepping you. It's like, yo, this cat is ready to die. He is disrespecting the ult right now. Go ahead and finish him off. Something you gotta look out for. Alright, waves pushed. If you're in game, if you're mid, yo. If you're mid and your jungler's not running sated, or trying to hit Satyr or not running Devour, just go ahead, hop back here. Take some of this farm. Especially if you're chill, you're just gonna heal right back up. And then, you know, make sure you get your autos off. Don't cancel your autos like me, because I'm a scrub. Alright. If you go mid Cho, just build Roa. Don't worry. You could get Raicho eventually, but I wouldn't rush it. I'll just go Roa first. like I said, this is primarily for top. Like, you want to get a lot of what's it called? You'll get a lot of pressure top with this. All kinds of pressure, because you're gonna be 1v1 in all kinds of cats. Let me see. Dang, I'm not even being. Yeah, so I'll be able to get both. Get both giant spell and use. At this point, you want to pick up a pink ward if you're mid. You want to make sure you keep your junk warded. Saying like you'll have all kinds of cats on your team who will complain about getting wrecked by ganks mid lane, but won't ever buy a ward. It's like, yo, you are mid lane, you better keep your junk warded. Like, cats have so many routes to get you in, so many routes to gank you from. It's like, yo, ward that junk up, quit complaining about ganks, and you'll be just fine. And once again, Raptor should be up soon. I beat in everything. Then you want to do that because, you know, you push up that lane. The other player could just freeze it up right there and wait for a gank, and then you'll be screwed. Says Cho, you could clear those out, not have to worry about taking any health reductions. So let's see if this red ring shows up. There it is, that red ring right there. So you know you can go ahead and finish them off, stack up. So be on alert. I mean, if you have max stacks, you don't have to save it for the last hit unless you're trying to kill still or something. But honestly, when I go Cho, there's no point in me stealing kills. I would much rather give it to a jungler and make sure they get into the game. Because at that point, I'm generally farmed up. I don't have to worry about that crap. But that's just a tip. Look out for. If you see they have that red ring, go ahead and ult them. And if you think they'll get away or whatever, just go ahead and finish them off. All right, I want to go ahead. Let me push this wave, and then I'll go back there and get my red lines. So that thing, you want to hit max size, all right? For one, if you're gonna team fight, you want to hit max size so you can eat up skill shots. That way your ADC isn't getting hit, or the rest of your team isn't getting smacked by skill shots. All right. I didn't show you the masteries. I never did show you the masteries. But what I did was I ran some of the tenacity from the tank masteries. Because I know for a fact now I'm gonna be getting hit by skill shots. I'm gonna be getting smacked by some CC. So you want to make sure you build some of that tenacity. Usually what I do is I build sword boots. But if you know they have a stacked freaking CC team, yo, forget sword boots. Just go merc treads. Just go merc treads. Get you some tenacity. So you said Cho is not amazing at surviving a lot of that. And like I said, they'll never get away. They'll never get away. With this build, you're gonna be chasing people down. That's the thing. Like, Cho'Gath is so good at dueling at 1v1s. It's like, yo, you're gonna secure it. You're gonna secure a lot of your kills with this. If anything, you can catch so many people out. Come on, Trick. Watch for the red ring. There it is. Beat him. That's another thing. You wanna max out stacks. So not only will your size determine block, what the heck, block and skill shots for the team, but what'll happen is it'll increase the width of your vorpal spikes. And if you do that, basically you'll just be affecting more people with your Rylai's. Say your rupture only hits one target, right? but their team is kind of spread out, right? So say they were over here, over here, over here, and there's someone right there, you know? So it's like you knock that one up, but as soon as you melee them, they're all gonna get affected by your allies because of the width of your vorpal spikes. It's gonna smack the whole team. You just want to be aware of that. So right here, this is when you want to start using some of your mana, when you know you're gonna be getting you some fights going. Now, if this was a real game that I really wouldn't have been freaking smacking the turret. She would have been trying to go in on me. Oh, there you go. Once that red ring pops, I was like, yo, let me go in and finish you off. That's another thing. Like, people have to respect your ult in game. They have to respect your ult. Same thing goes for Garen or Darius. They have to respect that ult. It's like, yo, if it doesn't look like you can kill him before you get to a quarter of your health, just back off. Like, get out of there. If you know you don't have the damage to get to that point, back off. Don't fight that. Do not fight that. You'll come across plenty of those. Plenty of people will not respect the ult. Leo. Come on, big dog. I ain't trying to fight yet. I shouldn't have walked over there. So when you respect the team, back up a little bit. I don't have my ult up, but it's getting up here. Silence him real quick so he can't wreck me. Oh, I ulted the wrong thing. Oh. I ulted his minion. Alright. Go ahead and B. Show y'all the That's another thing, like Merc Treads will cut down on his ult too. Taunts, fears, silences, blinds, polymorphs, immobilizes, all that stuff by 35%. Let's get this. Work on static. And then there we go. We have Raicho. So at this point, you can start building tanky. What I usually do is, at this point, I know I'm strong. So what I would do is I would build into my Leandries. I would start building the Leandries. Is it? Of course, you get the same passive from looting echoes, but I mean you could use every single one of these stats. Like I said, your AD scales decently with Cho'Gath. Right now I'm at over 100 AD on Cho'Gath, who happens to be an AP champion, so crits, decent. You don't have amazing damage to crit off of, but you can still use it. It also crits your passive. You see I'm at 6 stacks, so it's like there's no point in. See, they ain't respecting me. They are not respecting me. Let me peel these off me while I fight. Let's go. You see red rings on both of them. I don't need to use it to finish them off though, because I know I can just hit the jump. Yeah. So that's the thing. You wanna peel off a couple that are on you and then focus on somebody else. I'm gonna peel them off so you can 1v1. Same idea for like Poppy. You wanna ult. You just wanna ult. You wanna ult the person that you're gonna 1v1. Alright? Same thing. So you wanna CC them while you go 1v1 someone else. It's the key to those team fights. You pill for yourself. Screw your ADC. Don't pill for your ADC. ADCs are useless. You're a boss with Cho'Gath. So it's just like, just pill for yourself. Here we go. They ain't respecting me. They ain't respecting me. Here we go. Pill for yourself. Step up over here. And then they can choose to run, or they can keep on chasing you. There's that. With Leandries, all it's gonna do is increase your damage output. Of course, you can I'm gonna have to take this track off the playlist. I didn't know how OC it was. Alright, let me see. Where's it at? What is even playing? Oh, that's not even on my playlist. It's not even on my playlist. That's grimy. Red buff is useful on Cho'Gath, so of course you're an auto attack champion, right? Or you're an auto attack build right now, so you're gonna be using a lot of that. Yeah, I will dive you, dog. Where are you going? I'm over here attacking. You see that damage though? That static shift. Don't call me Raicho for nothing, baby. Alright, back out. Promise this goes in regular matches, I promise you. But if you know how to play the game, you can use it. And then I start building what's it called? Start building what's it called? I can't even think of it. You can build either Randuin's or Sunfire Cape. I usually build Sunfire Cape because I'm sitting on cats and I have the magic pin anyway, so you know, it's alright. So you see my size, right? Once I get my max charge, or yeah, level 16, I don't even care if this hits him. Once I hit level 16, you know, my size will max out. This is based off your ult levels. Your ult levels and your stacks. Your feed stacks. And here we go. We got a whole team down here. I'm gonna level up off of them. What you doing, Warden? You walk back to this. Alright. So you see, as soon as I hit 16, you'll see that my size will increase. See that? As soon as I leveled up that ult, I hit max size. And you see that red ring? You know I can ult to finish them off, but I don't need it. That's another thing, y'all. Don't waste ults, alright? No matter what champion you play, it happens so often, alright? You catch out, say you catch out a support, and you're Vi, right? You're Vi. You catch out a support, and you sit there and freaking just ult the support. Even a secure kill, it's not worth it, yo. It's not worth it. I mean, actually, I take that back. If it's a secure the kill and you know you can't catch up, that's fine, alright? But if it's just like you're just doing it to burst them, like, dude, it's so not worth it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I hate seeing people do that. Just straight ult them for no reason. Use that junk to secure a kill. Like, just auto attacks. Just auto attacks. You got the damages, you got the slows. That's amazing utility for your team. It's gonna slow the crap down. Another reason why Cho'Gath is an amazing champion is due to his feast and the fact that it scales off of his AP by 70% of your AP. Look at this for your ult. 141, right? 70% of 200 happens to be 140. That's a lot of freaking scaling. 70%. Alright? That's true damage. True damage. That's gonna hook you up on securing a lot of objectives. Your Baron, your Dragon. You're gonna be dominating that crap. Freaking dominating Baron. Alright, this is gonna go into Sunfire. Alright, Sunfire, so we're gonna start working on Spirit Visage. Let's get the cooldown. Kindle Gem. Now if you really don't want the cooldown, like I said, you don't need the cooldown on this, to be honest. Not on this build. You really don't want the cooldown, then just go Banshee's Veil. Especially if they have a bursty champion on their team. Cut down on a lot of that burst. If you want to like not get CC'd by a LeBlanc chain, then you know, build Banshees. Anytime you go up against LeBlanc, I would build Banshees. Or a Thresh, Blitz. You know, anybody that's gonna if they rely on that for an engage, while at the same time it's like, yo, I dare you to pull me in. I dare you to pull in a Raicho. Like pretty much all they just did for you, especially if it like same concept as a Lee syndrome. Whenever your Thresh lands that hook, they want to go in. It's like, all right, guys, come on, we land the hook. Let's go. We got the engage. It's like, no, you just landed it on a Raicho, G. What you think you doing? And this, I love this because you can get into the back line. I see you, boo. All right, I'm taking 2 lasers. I'm dead. Oh! Oh, man. Alright, this is where Spirit Visage will come in handy. This is where Spirit Visage will come in handy. Alright, come on, dog. Come on. Chill out, dog. Chill out. Give me a break. Alright, let me heal up. And then you just straight disrespect them. Alright, you disrespect them. Look, you see that red ring? He know he did. Alright, there we go. Alright, let me TP dog. I'm gonna take everything they got so we can end this ish. Of course, with a full Spirit Visage, you're just gonna heal up like 20% more. So. And then you have the health regen off Spirit Visage. So that's why it's such a solid item on it, yo. You gotta get that in there somewhere. If I build full tank, that's definitely going down. I would build Frozen Heart and Spirit Visage. You got max CDR. Especially if you have the CDR runes and masteries. You start off with 10%. If you want to be utility a bit, you could build Locket. Team always loves that. See, he can't go anywhere. You cannot go anywhere against this build. And then you just sit on them with a... Come on, get this. There we go. And then you just sit on them with a Spirit Visage. Or not Spirit Visage, but a... Dog, I will kill you. Knock her up. Disrespect her. There you go. She going down. Alright, let's go. MF2. Look, that's going to give her a red ring, but I'm not going to use it. That's going to give him a red ring. I'll use it. Let's go. Alright. Like I said, you gotta look out for the red rings. Be aware of that. Alright, here we go. Roll out. Yeah, I was telling my homies, I was like, look, y'all. I thought of this. Rallies. I know it's been done before. It's not new. Surely somebody else thought of it. Ooh! Then you want the elixir of iron. You know, you trying to get swole. Look how fat I am, Joe. You know how wide Joe freaking spikes are gonna be. Let me look at some of these enchantments. I didn't even think about the enchantments. Furrow is always decent. If you're not good at orb walking, you could get that. You could build that. You know. If the enemy's all up in your base, you can always get a home guard. You know, captain if you want your team to keep up with you, so y'all can chase down somebody that you hit. So yeah, you could. It's up to you. It depends on what point in the game you're in. If you need to hold the gates, of course you gotta get you gotta get home guard. See, it's the whole point of the enchantment. That's the whole point of the name. You gotta guard your crib, Joe. You can't let them just Start busting down your front door and start getting your gates. Alright, yeah, I kind of want to dive this. I got increased size and health. Just want to see if they engage. Alright, let's go. They're scared. They know better. Alright, I'll take the silence. I got the move speed. Come on. Right, I don't need that call to shut up. Alright. Let's walk all over this base. Here we go. We got a potential triple kill. I'm not gonna use any abilities on her. She did. You ain't going nowhere. Neither are you. Where you going? Look for the red ring because I gotta secure this kill. There's a red ring. Nope, you ain't going nowhere either. Can I get a pinna? Can I get a pinna? Where? Oh, they already did. No, it's so hard. I already died. I killed him. Finish the game. Let's go. Let's see if Malzahar steps out. He don't want it. All right, so there you have it. That build right there. It's somewhat troll, somewhat. But I mean, you'll see in game. You'll see it. You'll see in a regular game where you just kind of dump on cats. You don't have amazing, like, you're not full tank. You have the damages, but you're tanky. You're tanky. You're at the point where you can easily 1v1 people. You have the magic pin. You can do a lot of work with that build. All right, let me go ahead and switch this back. All right. So that's that. Let me go ahead and show you runes and masteries real quick. So yeah, this is what I use on Raicho. Alright. You got your 29% attack speed. You got your, your magic resist, of course. This is basic. I always build magic resistant armor on these rune pages. And then your armor, you gotta be tanky, you gotta be ready. That 29% is gonna help you get that, 1 attack per second. Then you got your masteries. So I'm not gonna go into too much detail, other than the fact that you gotta get your defensive masteries going, and you want the tenacity items. You want the tenacity builds. So you get the 15% reduces the effectiveness of slow. So your swiftness, you want that because you're fat. You're a massive tanky Cho, and you're gonna be eating up all kinds of skill shots and CCs. And then you want the tenacious. Because I mean it's the same reason. You're gonna get smacked by CC, so you want to reduce the effect of that. Like I said earlier, you don't have to build sword boots. I would highly suggest you build some dang, I can't even think of merc treads. Yeah, I would actually suggest you build merc treads. If you're a boss, build a sword boots. And then you got Fleet of Foot. You want the move speed. Cho'Gath is a basically slow champion. You get that, and then you have Static Shiv, which will give you that 6% move speed too. Your merc treads will cut down on some of the CC, so you can keep on dipping. Fury, it's basic. Like I said, we don't need the cooldown reduction for that build. We're gonna be smacking them with them autos. Of course, you get the Mental Force for your scaling ability power. You're gonna be doing that. Like I said, your Cho'Gath ult, your Feast scales 70% of your AP. So that ability power is gonna help amazingly. And then Expose Weakness. You just want. I mostly spit that on that because it's so much better than Double-Edged Sword. Get that, spend that 1 point in that, and then you get your 6 ability power from Arcane Mastery. So there's that, your runes and masteries, and you dang, and then you saw the him in action. Like, you didn't see me in like a legit game, but you saw me in bots. You see what you can do with it. Alright, you get fed, and people can't get away. They're gonna get screwed over. I promise you can 1v1 people if you know to watch you can't just throw away your abilities. Alright, you can't just throw it on clearing minion waves. Like, that's what this build is gonna clear minion waves. Save your abilities for 1v2 situations. They're gonna want to gank because you're gonna be pushing top. Alright, they're gonna want to show up. Top lane is gonna be like, oh my gosh, man, I can't see S under tower, yo. Jungle, he's been pushed up to my lane this whole time, but you're not ganking. Please help. And he's blaming the jungler, and the jungler's like, oh crap, I better show up so this guy won't shut up. They show up. You know, top laner, he's not gonna be farmed up. He's not gonna be strong at all. You're gonna be a freaking boss at that point. You're gonna be pretty far into your Rylai's. You're gonna be beefy. So it's just like, yo, step up. If you hold on to your abilities for that moment, you'll destroy them. You'll destroy them. Like I said, you'll have your knock up. If you need to peel one of them off you while you focus the other, do that. If you can manage to smack both of them up with Rupture, you're a freaking boss. Like, at that point, they should realize, yo, we're done. I can't do anything. I don't care how beefy their jungler is. It could be Sejuani. She could roll up in there, hit you with an ult. It doesn't matter. Don't run. Your Cho'Gath, odds are you're not gonna escape. All right, just sit there, 1v2 him. I promise you, you will put in work. If your jungler sees him and follows up and hits him with a counter gank, even if you die in that situation, your jungler will definitely pick up a double kill. Alright, but anyway, you watch for that red ring. Remember, you gotta watch for that red ring. See if that red ring pops up, smack him with an ult. Alright, finish him off. You'll get your Cho stacks if you're not at 6 by that point. By that time, you still gotta ward up your top lane. You gotta ward it up. You gotta be ready for the 1v2 situation. But if you know you can get out of that situation, by all means, get out. Don't risk it. Whatever. If you know you're not gonna boss in that situation, just sit back, relax, get out of there, roll out. You don't even have to flash. You know, 3 minutes in the game, I would ward up. Maybe 3.5 minutes, because that's about the time that they would gank. They would finish. If they start top side, they might get to scuttle and be like, yo, can we get this? Can we hit them with this level, what was it, level 2 gank, level 3 gank? It's like, yo, you want to try to do this on them. So you just got to be ready. I will ward up around the 3.5 minute mark. 3 minute mark's alright. You know, that's what Dyrus says. But do that. You know, you just be ready. You gotta be, as in this build, you gotta be ready for 1v2 situations, yo. If they roll up, it's like, yo, I'm about to put in work. I'm about to hit him with a rupture, knock both of them up, delete them cats. Remember, your ult feast does true damage. If you see that they're not building health, annihilate them. Just thrash them. It's like, yo, this guy's building the Hex Drinker. You know, it's like, what are you doing? Like, you're gonna be squishy against the Cho'Gath. It's like, yo, he's gonna roll up. Remember, you're gonna sustain in lane. You just clear minions, keep on going, keep on pushing them up to tower. That's fine. If you push up to the tower, they're gonna come gank you. Once again, if you're playing safe, you can chill back. Just make sure you turn off Vorpal spikes. And make sure you're last hitting. Like I said, Cho'Gath has decent AD, so it's going to be somewhat easy for you to last hit if you're not amazing at it. So there you go. Those are the tips and tricks. Once again, I'm only gold. Look, I'll show you. Actually, profile. I'm only gold. You know, ignore this. Ignore this bronze trash. Alright, ignore that. You can see the name of the team. We troll so hard. But like I said, I'm only gold 5. What's that? Top 24% of the ranked players. It's mostly because there's so many trolls. But I mean, I'm not amazing at the game, but you know, I try with some Cho'Gath. I'm hoping this Raicho can get me to climb a bit more. I feel like I understand the game. I feel like I own a lot of you know, a lot of I can own up to a lot of the damage in a lot of these. Like, I feel like I can feel the power whenever I play these games. I feel the ability to carry. I think my win percentage is at like 55% to 60%. So at that rate, I know I can climb. I just got to keep on playing ranked. You know, chill out on a lot of these duos. Some of the you can duo with. I would say duo with people that you know for a fact knows the game and can, you know, hold their own. Don't duo with cats just because they are homies. You know, duo with cats that you know have the potential to climb out of goal. Like if I'm doing with people in goal, I know for a fact I'm like, okay, this guy knows how to lane. This guy knows how to not feed. I'll duo with you, and if I see you making plays, I'll duo with you, and I know that you can get to plat eventually, or even if I know you'll climb up to gold 3 or you have a decent win rate, I will duo with you, duo with you. But if I see you trolling, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna bust that out. So yeah, there's that. Hope y'all enjoyed this. Hope y'all liked it. Yeah, I hope you guys check me out whenever I get in like legit games. You You know, try to do some work on them and show you how often you can win lane with with Raicho. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. I appreciate you watching it. I hope you got a lot out of it. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry it wasn't amazingly entertaining right now. I will be starting up streaming here soon, so catch your boy on that. I'll be putting in work. Having to bust out the Raicho, and hopefully I'll do some rank 5, not rank 5, but ranked 5v5s. Get this 5 team going again. Like I said, we in our ranked 5 scene. It's like I have some silvers. I think we played even with the Browns on our team, and we're just playing around. We want to. It's fun. It's fun. You get a group of guys together. You enjoy it. If you're playing League to be a boss and you're trying to hit the LCS, you're gonna be in for a rude awakening because you're just gonna get. I won't guarantee you get thrashed, but it's going to be harder for you to climb. It's going to be harder for you to carry because you get salty. You try way too hard to carry, and then you die, you feed, and then lose your feed. So, I mean, it's fun. Get 5 friends, play some ranked, have fun, do the do. Solo queue, that's a little different. Do you, go hard. You can make another account for whenever you want to troll, but keep an account for whenever do work. But once again, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Love y'all. Y'all have a good one. Hope you enjoyed it. Deuces.